All right, Cleo is parked. We are ready to rock and roll on the next adventure to Grizzly Lake. Currently holding my boots because someone on All Trails said that there's a river crossing like 5 minutes into this hike. So, gotta make sure the booties, don't get wet. This is the culprit that one must cross to get to the top. And there's a camping buddy over there, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm gonna go find somewhere else to cross. The dude said to go further down the way, so that's what's gonna happen. Time to get wet. All right, so pick the destination for crossing, thinking there. It might be waist deep, to be honest, but that's okay. We'll just roll up the pants and send her. I have a feeling the bottoms are gonna get wet, but that's okay.
I think all the way up to your waist.
You think?
I do.
All right, this is about to be cold. Woo-hoo! Oh my gosh, that was all the way up to my butt.
Once you cross it, then it's really cold.
Okay, cross the river, soaked, but that's okay. Onwards and upwards. It should be steady from here on out. About a kilometer of elevation, but we're ready for that. So let's get moving and get dry before bed. That's the plan. So from start to finish, this hike is 23.2 kilometers from the trailhead up and then back down. We're in the heart of Castle Provincial. It's really gorgeous. It's just on the other side of the ski resort, which is on the other side of the range that you can't see. I think we'll get to the top by 11 p.m. Started the hike around 8 p.m. Look at that, another stream. No end to the water today. He's getting the dogs out for part two. Part two of stream, part three of water. Yeah. And there's been a lot of mud. I think this is the last one though. I'm praying this is the last one. The next body of water I want to see is the stinking lake. But this is what adventure is for, so. Fun stuff. My feet aren't wet. Thank you, Merrill Boots, for having waterproof boots that work. This is so sketch. Tomorrow, I'm hiking down in the sandals. You best believe I'm hiking down in the sandals. Made it across safe and sound. Shout out Merrill. Merrill? I don't know, Merrill? I'm French, so Merrill? Morel? I don't know, something like that. Whatever. This is bear scat. You can see all the berries in it, and it's pretty purple. Good. That is exactly what we don't want to see. But fear not, because bears aren't scary. They're just...
That looks like about a day old.
They're just big old teddy bears. And sometimes they just want to hug. Don't hug a bear. That was a joke. Kids, if you see a bear, turn around and call for help. I'm just kidding. This is horrible advice. If you see a bear, just back up slowly. Let it know you're there. Give it some good signs that you're there. Like, hey bear, hey bear. Yeah, make sure that you just give them some space. If you need, you can get behind a big tree. Just make sure you are keeping an eye on the bear. Always carry bear spray. Most bears, unless it's a grizzly, like most black bears, will just kind of be on their way, mind their own business. It's cougars that you really want to watch out for, and we got a ton of those in the Canadian Rockies. All right, it's not that dark out, but headlamp is is out because we're kind of in brush and it's hard to see. So we continue forward and upward and beyond. Okay, made it. Very tired, took us 4 hours, but we made it, and I can't remember what time it is. Now it's time to set up camp, so let's get to it. Freaking fire doesn't super want to start right now because it is really wet in these mountains, which boggles my mind because I feel like it's always so dry in Alberta, but this year we've been blessed with tons of rain, which is great because usually we have stupid fire bans, but not this time. Morning. It is 6:45 in the morning, and I'm tired and hungry. But slept pretty good considering it was only like 5 hours. Well, it's looking like a beautiful day. Sun is going to be out, and it's not supposed to rain today, so that's a plus. Yesterday it was pretty brutal once it got dark. It wasn't raining, but every single plant on the ground was soaked. So pants got soaked, socks got soaked, boots got soaked because my socks got soaked. So it was just a bunch of unfortunate, yeah, a lot of not being dry, and my pants are still wet, and my socks are still wet. And couldn't start a fire. Well, got a mini fire going last night, but everything is like so soaked that it was really hard to get a fire going. Which is very strange for Alberta. Normally it's dry and getting fire is not hard here. It was a bit difficult, can't lie. Got a little one going, but what can you do? Anyways, it's time to make breakfast because I am hungry. And maybe try to dry the socks and the boots. I don't know, we'll see. I got my favorite little breakfast. Oatmeal. Not the gross kind. If any of you think it's gross, you're wrong. It's so good. There is other people here. The entire time coming up, there was horse tracks. And so when we got here, there was horses. As soon as I got to camp, which that was cool. Glad it wasn't bear. Bear would have been not so fun. We like bears, we just don't like them in the dark on the trail. It's chilly. There we go. Now we just let that simmer. I discovered last time you don't need that much water for the oatmeal. It was really, really soupy last time, and it was gross. So I'm gonna make it right this time. There we go. Okay, now here comes the moment of truth. If I put just enough water in, or if I put in too much again, who knows? Knowing me, I honestly probably put too much in again. Oh, might be chillin'. Might be chillin'. I did it. I put the right amount in. And that makes me happy. Especially since it's cold. I can't have a fire. At least warm breakfast makes everything better. Also last night, I didn't realize, but I put the tent on a slight decline. Very slight, but it was enough that I didn't notice when I went to bed. And then I woke up really noticing it. Always have your head pointed up. Way better than pointed down. It's like everything just slid inside me to the top. The sun is almost peeking out, and I'm so stoked for that. I cannot wait for sun and warmth. I'm thinking I might have to leave a bit later than I was hoping. What the heck was that? Anyways, so that I can let things dry. Because I do not want to walk down with wet feet again. That was not fun. I'm not trying to get trench foot. Not out here. The sun just came out. Yes. Oh, that makes me happy. Let's see if I can't go find some wood in the long johns. Because why would I not be wearing long johns when my freaking pants are soaked? Not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see if we can't get a fire started again. Getting fire started is difficult. Success. Second breakfast. Hopefully this cooks. This fire took 12 years to start. Delicious. Alrighty, all packed up and ready to go. Just gotta put out the fire. All the work to get this dry, only to get it wet again. Off we go, back home. Let's get it. Just for some insider insight, This is how we got soaked yesterday. All this bush was just wet. And not only that, it gets worse. So yeah, fully expecting to be wet again today, but whatever, at least we're heading home. Here. Deja vu. We've done this already, Josh. Probably in my dreams. All right, almost to the car. Just gotta cross the river one more time. And then I get to go home. Done. Thank you so much for joining on the adventure. And hopefully you enjoyed. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. I will be posting more eventually. Thanks for coming. See you next time.